Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to be starting the very first fight of the evening. Our first bout is going to be a 145-pound amateur MMA bout. Our first fighter has an amateur record of 0-1, fighting for the hybrid house. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, Scott Higashi. Our next fighter, fighting in a 145-pound amateur MMA bout. This fighter is making his amateur MMA debut. A freelance fighter fighting out of the Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, Joshua Garcia.
Pack up your entourage.
Once again, this is our very first bout of the night, 145-pound amateur MMA bout that will consist of three-minute rounds. And the man in charge of the action as soon as the bout begins, referee Kevin Garcia. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, Chris Styles, here we got Joshua Garcia versus Scott Higashi.
Yes.
Amateur MMA action, three-minute rounds. Oh, nice leg kick opened up by Higashi there on the inside. Joshua Garcia actually making his way down here from Hawaii by way of Denver, Colorado originally.
Nice.
Yeah, he actually came down here without any cornerman. He came down by himself and asked some of the local guys down here to jump in his corner.
Amazing.
This guy's seems like a true warrior coming out, just kind of does his own thing, trains at home. I talked to him, trains in his garage, and looks like he's starting out aggressively here against the experienced striker, Higashi. Higashi, and a low blow here. Definitely not intentional. Higashi can take a full 5 minutes to recover if he chooses to.
What is the best way to recover from a low blow?
You know, Chris, they say, bounce up and down. You got to put those things back where they belong, right? But, yeah, you just got to let it go. Take the time. Take the full 5 minutes if you need to. If not, you can, hop right back in there. And Higashi is a warrior. I've seen him in plenty of kickboxing wars. This guy's a tough guy. He'll be able to shake this off quick and get back in there in just a little bit here. Yeah, like I said, Garcia here came all the way from Kauai just all by himself. No corner or anything, but he's here, he's ready. Nice
just wanted to action.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice outside leg kick here by Garcia. And he switches a lot from orthodox to southpaw here. Oh, nice overhand right here by Garcia. Higashi in the clinch up against the fence. Oh, he's got the neck here. Looks like he might be jumping to the guillotine. Oh! Good.
Looks
Higashi
pretty
here,
tight.
Looks pretty tight. Oh, and he's out in the full guard of Higashi. Let's see if he can get some offense here from on top. Garcia will look to posture up here, look to land some bombs. Keep in mind, everyone that's watching, there are no grounded elbows allowed for the amateur fights, so he'll be looking to posture up high enough to rain down some punches in his position. Higashi will be looking to push him off and stand back up, or maybe he's been working on some submissions off of his back. We'll get to see here. Alright, looks like he might look to wall walk here off the fence. There we go, Higashi trying to get that right foot on the hip of Garcia, and Garcia shucks it off there. Garcia has actually spent some time training with Bang Ludwig camp, so he's no stranger to some top training here. Looks like he's looking to pass into half guard here of Higashi, but Higashi doing a good job of not letting him do that thus far. Scott Higashi needs to look to get on a hip here, look to create some distance so he can get back on the feet where he's most comfortable. Higashi, though, no stranger to the ground game. He's coming out of a great camp there at Hybrid House in Kailua. You know, those guys come prepared every time. But Garcia here landed a little bit of ground and pound. Higashi didn't like that. Looking to hold his posture down here. Definitely doesn't want him posturing up while he's inside of his half guard here. And the 10-second clapper goes off. It's looking like Garcia will end this round at the top position. Strong way to end it.
Put your hands together for your fighters, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
that was round number 1, ladies and gentlemen. 145-pound amateur MMA bout here. X156 at the Filcom. As we move on to round 2, Joshua Garcia versus Scott Higashi. Round 2, of course, brought to you by Oahu Party Bus.
So much for all of our sponsors coming out here tonight. Thank you to the Hawaii National Guard. Thank you to the
Of course, Scott Higashi here with Harris Sarmiento and Kaleo Kwan in his corner. Excellent guys to have in your corner. Lots of knowledge, lots of experience.
Former X1 fighters as well.
Absolutely. Both veterans of the sport. Both have been around. And again, you know, coming out of that hybrid house, these guys have tons of experience with great coaches and great guys around them. Also, Chris Kawai there in the corner. Jiu-Jitsu black belt, excellent Jiu-Jitsu coach. So he's getting some good information there in the corner. All right, here we go, round 2. Looks like we got a little water spill in the corner of Garcia. Grab Kevin Yoshida getting that cleaned up. All right, here we go, round 2. Garcia opened up in that southpaw stance. He's been switching a lot here. And Higashi here with the switch. Looks like both guys can fight from both the southpaw and the orthodox stance.
We got some action now.
Yeah. Garcia really loading up on that right hand and mixing it up with some spinning back fist there as well. And spinning back kick attempt there. Misses the mark. But Higashi digging that underhook, doing a good job of not being pressed against the fence right now. Looks like Garcia here working for a takedown again, coming on that single leg. And they hit the canvas momentarily. Higashi pops back up.
Knees against the fence.
Ooh, good exchange of the hands there. Garcia looking a little tired here, Chris. Looks like his mouth is open, breathing heavily. Higashi still looking pretty fresh. Nice inside leg kick there by Garcia. And the outside leg kick right behind it. Throwing some good kicks. Those kicks will add up, Chris. If Higashi doesn't check those will definitely add up. Got to make sure you respect those leg kicks. Good jab there by Higashi. And again, Higashi switching it up from orthodox to southpaw. I think he's kind of in there seeing what works better for him at this point. And some push kicks to the leg by Garcia. A lot of leg kicks coming here in this fight. Nice 1-2 from southpaw down the middle from Higashi. And a 3-piece combo. Very nice.
Going for a haymaker.
Garcia's just whipping those haymakers tonight. He's in now on a body lock. Let's see if he can do something with it. And he's out of the body lock. Let's go. Breaks and haymakers all night from Garcia. Oh,
Connects with
nice
one.
Beautiful right hand. But again, Garcia's looking a little tired. His mouth is open. Bleeding there from the nose. There's Garcia.
Looked like he phased for a second.
Yeah, Higashi looks like he's gaining momentum here. The crowd is definitely behind Higashi, him being the hometown guy. Ooh, we got Garcia in trouble here against the fence. Ooh, beautiful knee by Garcia there in the clinch position. And he gets in on a single and finishes it.
Nice.
Nice. Way to come back from adversity there, from going up against the fence, getting teed off on a little to getting that single leg takedown. Looks like he might just end this round on top. We got the 10-second clapper there.
Higashi looks busted open.
Yeah, looks like he's got a cut there above his left eye, I believe. Oh, definitely got that cut. It's turning into a bloody one.
Do you think Garcia can survive through round 3?
I think if he keeps on attempting those takedowns and tying up when he's in trouble, I think he can definitely not only survive it, but maybe end the round on top again. That one was a tough one to call, though. Higashi definitely rallied there, but finished on the bottom. So we'll see how the judges see it. You know, you never want to leave it in the hands of the judges. You never know what portion of the fight they could be looking at. But both guys definitely had their moments there. Looking in the corner here, we got Garcia looking a little tired there, breathing heavy. His mouth is open, but this guy looks like he has some heart, swinging for the fences every time he gets a chance.
All right.
And Bryson Bolohow there in his corner, definitely getting some good information from him as far as the kickboxing. Bolohow, an experienced local kickboxer here on our scene. He's actually fighting later tonight.
Yes, he'll be in our co-main event this evening. Bryson Bolohow versus Koki Shimokawa. As we go into round 3 right now, in a 105-pound amateur bout, Joshua Garcia versus Scott Higashi.
All right, Garcia opening up with that outside leg kick. He just puts his whole body into these shots. Eating some leather on the way in, but he'll take that, looks like, all day in order to land his shot. And he's in on that double leg, picks up Higashi.
Where's the dump going?
Oh, beautiful slam there by Garcia. Looks like Higashi's having a hard time seeing out of that left eye, Chris. Looks like it's closed pretty good and bleeding. It's tough when you're in there and you got a cut over your eye. That blood seeps in and it's tough to see there. So when you have one eye, it definitely affects you in mostly the striking department. Garcia will look to posture up here again as he's been doing in the guard. Look to land some shots from here. And what Higashi wants to do here is create that distance, create that space so he can put his feet on the hips, so he can scramble up and look to create that opening. Yoshida warning them to stay busy. If you're on the ground, you're not busy enough, he will stand you up.
Garcia doing the minimal.
Yeah, as long as Garcia can stay busy here on top, he can keep this top position. Looks like Higashi working for a Kimura here. Higashi needs to hip out a little bit on that same side as the Kimura to finish this submission attempt. He has to get his body over to that same side as that Kimura lock. Oh, here we go. It looks like he's getting that arm slowly behind the back of Garcia.
Bryson Bolohow gave him some good information right now to grab his arm.
Yep, Bryson, an experienced guy to have in your corner, a good guy to have there for sure. Oh, and looks like and he straightens it out and gets it out. Great job by Garcia avoiding that submission attempt, landing some hammer fists there. Higashi needs to look to put those feet on the hips, look to create some distance here, push off and get back to the feet where he's most comfortable. Higashi looking for a sweep here. Oh, he's looking for that arm once again. That Kimura, he's seeing that it's open. Garcia here needs to get real heavy on that left side to avoid this Kimura. Oh, looks like it. He's pulling it out once more. This time it's a little closer, and he straightens it out, gets it back once again. Good job again by Garcia to avoid that Kimura attempt. Strong attempt. Landing some punches here is Garcia from the top. 10-second clapper. It looks like Garcia may end another round on top. Good hammer fist there.
And that's a wrap. Our first fight of the evening, Joshua Garcia versus Scott Higashi, going to the judges.
All right, we'll see how the judges call this one. Garcia is spending a lot of time there on top. Like I said, ending all 3 rounds in a top position inside of the guard of Higashi. Higashi had some great moments there on the feet, though. We'll see how the judges see this one.
Once again, this is Joshua Garcia's very first fight, his amateur MMA debut. Scott Higashi currently 0-1 as we head to the judges this evening. We got a great lineup of fights tonight for X156 here at the Filcom. Those of you tuning in on Facebook and YouTube, please share with all your friends here. Live mixed martial arts here in Hawaii going down tonight. We also have some very special guests here tonight. I've seen some very famous faces.
Absolutely, yeah. We have a lot of big-time Hawaii fighters in the house tonight. I've seen Tyson Nam here that you'll see an interview with later tonight in the cage. He recently got signed to the UFC against Sergio Pettis, which is a huge opportunity. And if he can win this one, he should be able to crack his way into the top 10 of the UFC is on his first fight, which is awesome.
Amazing.
Awaiting the judge's decision here. Waiting for those scorecards to come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your fighters once again, as we're waiting on a judge's deliberation. And the winner of this bout, due to unanimous decision, fighting in the red corner, Joshua Garcia!
Garcia pulls off the win.
Joshua Garcia with the dub tonight. His MMA debut here at X156, pulling out the win against
Hey
Scott
guys,
Higashi.
I'm here with your winner, Joshua Garcia. Josh, great fight. Hey, there's a backstory on Josh. So basically, Josh flew himself in from Kauai, calling us wanting to fight. Doesn't have a team, doesn't have a corner. Picked up 2 cornermen at the weigh-in, right? Josh, do you even train?
Yeah, on my own,
Where do you train out of?
in my garage.
Garage. Amazing, amazing. So, how you feeling? So, I thought the fight was amazing. There was action the entire time. The takedowns were all big, you know what I mean? And there was a bloodbath. And for me, I love that kind of stuff. So, what made you want to come on here and just fight without a team? I know you prepared for it because you looked amazing, but what made you want to come on here?
Just to test myself and represent Kauai.
Hey, give it up! Joshua Garcia, true warrior from Latin Kauai. Aloha. Thank you.
All right, Joshua Garcia here getting it done against Scott
Congratulations
Higashi.
once again for the winner of the 145-pound amateur bout with a brand new record of 1-0, Mr. Joshua Garcia, freelance fighter of Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move on to the next bout of the evening.
So 1-0, he's technically undefeated right now.
That's right. He can definitely say he is undefeated.
Once again, while the next one
Excellent showing.
world event presents